So I don't know everything I need, but today I'm going to be cleaning my keyboard. I know what you're thinking, this isn't a Boba Fett costume, nor is this a Datsun. I've had this keyboard for right around 9 years, almost 10 years now, and I use it almost daily, and it looks like I use it daily. It's gross and disgusting, and it needs to be cleaned. So there's lots of little how-tos out there, but I figured I would put together a little how-to. So what I'm going to be doing is taking it all apart, looking at it, and then I'm going to be popping off each key individually and cleaning all of them. So I'll be using several different methods. I'll probably pause the time lapse off and on and give little video updates as I go. This is, by the way, it's so old, it's still a PS2 or port rather than USB. So I have the keyboard all apart. If you look at the inside here, it's not super dirty. There's a lot of just sort of broken parts along the way where the screws went in. Again, this keyboard is seen some pretty crazy days. Went ahead and popped out one, and this, oh, so gross. One key here, and you can sort of see how just absolutely gross and disgusting this is. They're popped in with little for lack of a better term, little tabs here. So I'll have to, on the back side, go through and pop them out one at a time. I think I might actually go get one more small screwdriver, and I think it might be faster to poke them out that way than using the needle nose pliers. Are just a little bit too thick. If I had some jewelry pliers, I could probably do it, but I don't have those. So, all right, back to
So the method that I'm using right now is the needle nose pliers, and I'm pinching the tabs inward and then pushing the key out. If you look, it takes me quite a while to, get those first tabs out. But now I'm using the flathead screwdriver, and I am just moving at what a blinding pace comparatively. That's what I was just doing. Also, look how completely disgusting that keyboard is.
So I've taken engines out of cars that are less dirty than my keyboard here. I'm going to spray it down with water, I'm going to scrub it out, and then I'm probably going to get a good Lysol on it. So yeah. Ugh. Oh, by the way, these came out a lot easier with just the with just a flathead screwdriver than sort of going from behind like I was at the beginning, as I'm sure you saw whenever I flipped over the keyboard and started moving much quicker.
This took a very long time. I went ahead and sped this up even more. The intricacies of just soap, water, toothbrush, every single key took a very, 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 very long time. And I'm going to speed it up even more than a time lapse speeds something up. So, yeah, very long, very tedious.
So if you're still sticking with me, if I counted correctly, and I did that before I turned on the camera, there's about 115 buttons on this keyboard alone. And I just washed every single one and cleaned them. As you can see, the interior of this is much nicer now. And sort of the sides of the keys are much cleaner now. So I will go ahead and start snapping them back into place. Hope you enjoy. I also say that a lot, I know.
You would think this would be super easy, but honestly, it took me a little bit longer than I thought it was going to. Certain things like the arrow keys really sort of mess with you. You're just like, ooh, is that the up arrow or the down arrow? I don't know. So it took a little bit longer than I expected it to, but once you get more of the keys in, it actually starts picking up speed and goes a lot quicker. is very cathartic, by the way, getting this put back together.
So I didn't lose any parts, I didn't lose any screws, and now it is much cleaner and seems to work just fine. Only time will tell. I'm still going to let it sit overnight to dry, and then I'll be using it whenever I edit this video. So seems like it'll probably work if you're watching the video.